Hello, I'm sigsolo. Welcome to my channel and welcome to this Tuesday shave. That is. It's the 6th of December and today I have a razor I've been using for the past couple of shaves. It's the Greencult Gc 2.0 with the 2 plate in it. So, I don't know if you will be able to see it. Well, look down there and there you see it. A thing I've forgotten to say, there's no overhang. I didn't forget to say that. 87 millimeters long handle. This in this configuration with the 2 plate, it's 127.4 grams. And now it comes. The thing I've forgotten to tell you in the other shaves, it has this in thingy indentation, or what you call it here, where this fits in. But the thing I've forgotten to show you is that it has a built-in plastic washer. You can remove it very easily if you want to, but it sits there. So you don't have to worry about, damaging the plate or the handle when you screw it in, because it's already in there. So that's nice. This has a 0.65 millimeter gap and 0.10 millimeter exposure. And this is the third of the plates. I've used the 4, I've used the 3, I've used the 2 in a minute. This is the 2. You can see all the specs on the plates up there. Okay. And before I go to the soap, this razor was very kindly sent to me by Valerie from Greencult in Austria. And from today, you can get a 10% discount if you go to their hc&c site. It's a German, an Austrian site. I'll put a link below, and all you need to do is put in the code sigsolo.wad, and there you have it. Then you get a 10%. They have a lot of stuff on their site, so go and check it out. Link is below to the hc&c. Don't go to the Etsy site. The code doesn't work on Etsy, only on the hc&c site. Okay, the soap for today is the Stirling. Christmas is soon to come, so this is, to me, it's one of those scents with all those spices in it. It reminds me of Christmas, so there you have it. I know it's not a Christmas scent per se. My daughter calls it an old man scent, or as my wife says, it's the Papa Smurf scent. So I'm using the badass Balm and of course the aftershave from Old Spice. One of the very few that are actually available here. Oh, I'm sorry. The brush is the Stirling Pro Handle 26 millimeter synthetic knot, and the ball is the black timeless one. And I still have 3 nails left with pink nail polish or shellac on it. There you have it. Or them. Yes. Okay, so let's get this Papa Smurf shave on. Okay. I started off with a very pasty soap, and then I wanted to add a little, and I added, what seemed way too much. So if this looks thin, it's my fault, because I'm sure it will be perfect, this being a Stirling soap, and I know that Rod's soaps are always very, very slick. I know, oops, man down, I know what to expect from this soap, and that's one of the reasons I've been using it. This is the 3rd shave in a row I used this soap, and in the next shave, I will be using the Ozark Mountains. And that concludes my favorite Stirling scents. Okay, plate 2, Greencult Gc 2.0. That's funny. I'm using the blade, same blade the crystal Israeli made, and it actually feels a little tucking, even though this is only the third shape with this. But you know, maybe I'm hurrying too much. You know, this razor has a great balance. It's has kind of a heavy head, and the balance is around here. So that's perfect in my book. In the next shave, in the fourth and final shave with the plates, with the plate 1, I will tell you how my overall, evaluation of this. As I said, this razor was very kindly sent to me by Greencult in Austria, by Valerie, to evaluate. So I will give you my final thoughts, or a more thorough evaluation. You know, you might think this handle is a bit short for me, because I usually like them longer. But it is heavy, and it has that fat thingy there in the middle, so that kind of makes up for the lack of length so far. But tune in the next on Saturday to see my final thoughts on the 4 plates and this razor. So far it hasn't disappointed. I feel the blade on this shave, but not as much as on the first, with the plate 4, or the second on the plate 3. But this only has a 0.10 millimeter exposure, so that might be it. And then only a 0.65 millimeter gap. And this is considered a medium, for less experienced with only a couple of days growth. So this is perfect. I actually had almost 3 days of growth here, so I'm putting it to the test, you might say. Okay. So this is one of my favorite Stirling scented soaps. Old Spice scented soaps. Tell me in the comments, which one is your favorite without menthol? You cannot mention one with menthol in it, because then you don't have so many to choose from. So, your favorite dupe of, oh, that's the wrong way. Your favorite dupe of Old Spice without the menthol. So, tell me in the comments. This is definitely a more autopilot-y razor. And still the weight of this does, I don't have to push, I don't have to press the razor, and the mere weight of it does all the work, Just like I like I always need to be careful around this mole. This is the sit from last shape. So it's still acting up. Let's have a feel here. I know that I always have a little here. See that way there? You know, I have the festival growth down here on my neck hairs in all directions. So, and I need to address that because I hate it when I have growth. I have a little stubble down here. But that's it. That's wonderful. Yellow cloth. And that's how much I can whistle of this without being blocked. Okay, hc&c towel. Oh yeah, and it's mighty cold here still. Minus 24 degrees centigrade, minus 11 Fahrenheit. And then some wind, and you know that adds to about the double. So be careful when you're outside. Make sure to balm up. Make sure to use a fat cream when you're in this dry air. There you have it, the aftershave. And oh, I forgot about the restriction not being in it. So I just poured, you know, half of the bottle in my hand. Oh yeah. So, oh man. Some on the elbows. So. That's it. And, wait a second here. The balm is the badass. It's the thickest and the best one from my skin. And the conditions here in Greenland, you know, it's very fatty without leaving your skin oily. So this is just what the doctor ordered. And I wouldn't say this scent is, you know, it's not one of those, it's more cologne, you know, but it's still in the Papa Smurf, you know, maybe used a little too much, but you know what, better to have a little too much than have a little too little. Better to have and need not, but to need a have not. Isn't that how it goes? Okay, let's hear if the head is in tune. Are you ready? Perfect tune, and I tell you, a fantastic shave. Man, go check out below the 10% off if you're in the market for a Greencult Gc 2.0 razor. And like, subscribe, hit the bell and share. And you know why we do this? We do this because we are not obsessed. We are dedicated. CXCIII out.